Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have been going through all of the things that I picked up while I was on my solo trip to Paris trying to get my sparkle back, and boy did I leave sparkly. Okay, we need to talk about Jonathan Anderson's Dior. So, I mean, if you are following anything in fashion, if you've been watching any of my videos, you will know there was a huge rotation across so many different fashion houses this last fall slash summer. So, you know, we've been talking about Matthew Blasi took over Chanel, he left Bottega, there's a new creative director at Bottega, Maison Margiela, Loewe, because Jonathan Anderson left Loewe, and Hermes menswear. Like, literally, I feel like every single major fashion house, including and especially Christian Dior and Jonathan Anderson. So Jonathan Anderson has his own label, JW Anderson, also, you know, kind of rose to prominence through his work at Loewe, which is like very artistic, but like kind of more edgy. And so I wasn't really expecting to fall as hard as I did with his Dior designs. But I will say that, like, since he's entered the house of Dior, he's just really leaned into like the romance, the feminine details, and he's also the creative director for both Dior Men and Dior Women. And so there's kind of like this, I don't know, hybridization of the two lines. It's very like, you know, the men's wear and the women's wear, they're like inextricably linked. There's like designs like across both of them, men and bar jackets and like floral sweaters, but it's also making the whole line like more size inclusive, because the men's wear is like the same as the women's designs and larger sizes, and it's just like very interesting. It's a very romantic, it's very beautiful. And I've kind of been going through, you know, Chanel has been going through a transition. I am still kind of in a wait and see mode with a little bit of the Matthew Blasi era. I like the designs. I just don't feel as romanced by it as I did with Virginie Viard. Like, it's beautiful and it's stunning and the runways are fun and it's still very Chanel. But the question is it me? And I think that still remains to be seen a little bit. This last collection has been like a collection in transition. But anyway, this video is about Dior. So it all started with a little online purchase. I saw this top online and I thought, that is just so cute and so wearable. And what I like about it is it's 100% cotton. And I feel like so many clothes these days are like blends, and you know, blend in its own is like, there's nothing wrong with a blend. Look at this polo, how cute is it? There's nothing wrong with a blend. Oh my gosh, did that run into you? Are you shaking? Are you scared? Okay. But so I feel like it's like to save money, and like, it's just, I want to get out of blends. I want to do more natural fibers. I'm loving cotton. I'm loving silk. I'm loving wool, cashmere, you know, come on. How cute is this? I wore this to Disneyland actually already, so that was like a fake unboxing, but this is where it all started. So let me take off this Chanel. It's just, it really, the coloring spoke to me. I feel like these sort of polo shirts are so in right now. There's also a really cute one that's like pink and red, which is giving like total Valentine's Day. But like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I love it. I took it in a 42. So this is like where it started. And then I was like, well, maybe while I'm in Paris, I will just go look at Dior. Like, what could have possibly hurt? Oh, I also grabbed this. I was looking at like the bag charms and they had this cute little, actually in the men's, this is menswear, silver piece. It's like sterling silver. Oh, did I not put it in here? Did I put it in here? Hold on. Where did I put it? Okay. The unboxing that wasn't. Oh my gosh. And it's so cute. It's a mix of like a little measuring tape and thimble and safety pin, and it's giving like couture, but it reminds me of like my grandmother and my mom are both like sewers, and they would make my dolls clothes, and it's just like the cutest little, it's so cute, and it's sterling silver, right? So not costume jewelry. Anyway, I digress. This is like going to be a long one because this is a huge exploration for me. I was like, I should go check out Dior while I'm in Paris. And this lovely woman, Asia, referred me to a sales associate at 30 Avenue Montaigne, and we hit it off. We really hit it off in a big way. Like a big way. I am entering my Dior era. I'm entering my Dior era. There's no other way to put it. So let's just sort of get into it, talk about it, experience it together. So what else are we gonna do? These, I mean, I'm kind of doing it backwards because these were like an add-on after I'd already done all my ready-to-wear shopping, but I felt like completed the picture. And as I get into the rest of everything, I'm gonna wanna have these at the ready. So they brought back the new Dior logo is the old Dior logo. It's so cute. A little, I don't know, like knit shoe. Fun fact about these shoes, I went a full size down. So I'm normally a 39 and I took these in a 38. I actually haven't tried this exact pair on because they had to be ordered from another store, but let's put it on the foot and see how it goes. So thrilled to kick off my slipper. Oh, a perfect fit. So freaking cute. It's a perfect heel height. So sweet. Whoops. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna make a mess and we have to be comfortable with that. Up as I try and stand on one foot and take off my sock. You know, she is beauty, she is grace. She is falling all over the place. Now, what are we gonna do next? Now that we have our little Dior shoes on, which you probably can't see. But they're so cute. Okay. Let's just start to get into it. First up. Okay. These, I'm totally going backwards because this was like one of my last things that I tried, but they really were very, very nice. The Dior jean. So cute. They have these nice little dents at the hip. So they were really very cute on. I took them in a 44. Let me pause, change really quick. I mean, these are so good. They like are totally fitted at my hip, but then perfectly wide leg, cute on the butt. Like I was like, normally if a jean fits my hip or fits my waist, it doesn't fit my hip or vice versa. And so I was just like, these are perfect, the perfect length. They're just so cute. And what's this? A little scrap of fabric in the pocket. Okay, well that's like a little sneak preview of what's to come. Adorable, adorable. Let me take this off. All right, we're working our way through. It was a whole thing. Okay, and then the first thing that I tried, this is where I was like, oh hello. Oh hello, I never even thought about a Barb jacket before until I saw this one. And it really is the Chanel girl in me that this spoke to. Look at that fabric. It is green iridescent blue, but like, I hope you can't hear the gardener, God. Pink shimmer, little buttons. And I'm telling this, the cut on these jackets is so good. Okay, so the jeans are 44. This jacket's made in France, also a 44. Where am I putting everything? I'm making a mess. I'm having the time of my life. Oh, the tag is tagging. Like, how good is that? How good is that? Ugh. So freaking chic. Ugh. Ugh. I'm in love. And it's just a little Liberace, it's just a little sparkly, but not too much. Not so much as to like scare anybody. I'm like looking in the mirror over here. Like it's truly, truly romance. Romance at its best. There are pockets too. Of course, the pockets are like, it's just like a little, like tight at the waist and then flared at the hip, which is what I need. Okay. Okay, so then let me tell you about tragedy. I bought a bag. I bought a Dior saddle bag. I took it out of the box. There was something wrong with the strap. My husband was like, I think I can fix the strap. I was like, I don't think you can fix the strap. And he's like, let me try. And I was like, well, just don't snap it. Guess what happened? Just guess. So he snapped it. And so I have this box that the Dior saddle bag was in. But it is now empty. She's been sent for repair 4 to 6 weeks. And probably the first of her kind to get repaired. And so we're not talking about it. He truly didn't mean it. But I did buy a Dior bag that is not here. You know, I'm doing my best. Forgiveness is a virtue. So let's do something else. I swear. I like only him and only me. And he was like so nice. He like immediately, like as soon as, well, of course, he like ran out of the house. He's like, I'm taking this to Dior right now to like go find out. And they were like, well, you could like return it and we could buy you a new one, but then you'd have to like pay California tax and we'll cover the repair free of charge, of course. But it'll be 4 to 6 weeks, but there's only 10 of them left in the country. And so I don't know if you want to take a risk of trying to buy one. Anyway, they sent it for repair. Let's just let that one be, you know? Let's just let that one be. Here's another thing I got. I had to. I didn't want to, but then I saw my friend on Instagram. She had this on a denim Chanel bag, and I was like, that's pretty chic. I don't know what bag I'm gonna put it on. This one? Ugh. That's actually really cute. I'm not mad at it. It's a little thimble and a measuring tape made into a rose. I'm sorry. And it will also look really good on the saddlebag when I can't. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So there's that and that. Wow, it's truly a chaotic mess in here. 2 more pieces. So just stick with me. I don't want to spoil the second one. The first one's, I'm going to save the best for last. I'm going to save the best for last. A tie shirt. They also had it in blue. I really liked the blue, but I felt like, well, the blue was also in a 40 and this was in a 42. I felt like it was a better size. Also not mad at pink. Also, sometimes a blue shirt can feel like a little, like a blue button down. It's like a little too bankery for my tastes. I'm more of a pink button down. This was made in Italy, 100% silk. Let me just throw it over my bodysuit. 100 hidden buttons. And there's like this tie, which is also like a scarf slash bow. So romantic. So romantic, so gorgeous. Let me just kind of fake this one for you. I mean, and like for work, for fun, for anything. For every day, for play. And it's like such a good color, like a nice little peachy pink color on me. Okay, so pretend to tuck that in. We do the hair. You imagine you could see my chest, and then you sort of like just sort of tie this in a little bow. This also looked really good with one of the skirts that they had. So chic. You kind of want it more like that. Ugh, like perfectly done, undone. And with the little pink Dior shoes that you can't see, imagine. And this. I just think it's so good. I see the vision. It's hard with this bodysuit underneath. I should take it off, but I'm too lazy. You know how I feel about editing my videos. I don't want to. But I will. Let me just do a grand reveal for the last and final item because I don't think you're prepared. I don't think you're prepared. I'll be right back. I mean, a little commotion for the dress, for the heels, for the bag charm. Like, and even this, which is like, has hints of pink in it, and this is like pink and green and white, and you could just, so anyway, you guys, I think I might be a Dior girl. I think I might be a Jonathan Anderson Dior girl. That's all. That is all. That's all I have to share. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this collection? What do you think of Dior? How are we feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.